Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I'm your host today, SoundSenior09. Last time we left off, we cleared every puzzle in round 2, almost at 3. Today we're doing round 3 of puzzles. Yay? Question mark? So we all saw how much bumbling and fumbling around I did in the first 2 rounds. Let's see how badly I can botch this up in round 3. And this will probably be the end of this, and I'm going to probably put this on hold for a bit. I mean, I'm not going to, like, dilly-dally too much with getting the videos released for y'all, but I'm going to take my sweet freaking time taking down these last few puzzles in this game I'm going to do, because, man, this stuff has really been irritating the crap out of me. C'est la vie, though. No need to worry about it, I suppose. How do I want to do this, I wonder? I mean, clearly we got a purple diamond kind of in the way, but then we got these green circles kind of sitting here taunting us as well. Part of me wants to just go ahead and pull it out underneath like this. Excuse me, which we could do that. Jeez, hello. But then there's the problem of, okay, then smart guy, what next? I mean, you can't very well just pull this out and then pull this out, because I mean, you could do that, but as you can see, we're going to be left with a mess. And a black screen of death. So, you ought to know that's not going to work, so... Yeah, I know. Thank you, Centrut. Thank you. You're animating your disturbed, I'm annoyed face because the puzzle failed. Very clearly, I'm like taking my fists to my head and going, think! Come on, brain! I know you can work! It's like that moment when you're trying so desperately to remember something, of how to do it, and it's there, it's on the tip of your memory bank, but you're just not quite catching it. It's not quite clicking. Something is missing. There's a detail that is somewhere, not quite being filled in, and the image that you're trying to imagine isn't happening. It's because there's a missing piece somewhere, and there's something that needs to trigger that missing piece. Like how you're going to remember something, or remember how to do something, or solve a problem like this, or a puzzle like this. Like, you have a general idea of what you want to do, you're just not quite sure how to get from point A to point D. Because in this case we have 4 moves, so, you know, that just made sense to me. Anyway, shut up, dude. Nobody thinks you're clever. Instead, how about you start by solving this puzzle, man? Ooh. I think you know what's really throwing me and tripping me up is the fact that we got these 2 freaking stars here just standing on top of each other on the right side, and I don't exactly see how they're supposed to... Like, why do I have to care about them? Like, why are they here? Why are you here, stars? Seriously, why are you here? Are you just here to annoy me? Because right now you're doing a wonderful job at it. But then the next problem comes into play when I try to move this over to the right to get the purple diamonds out of the way, to solve these yellow stars that are in my way. You see what I'm coming at? You see where I'm coming from? It's just, ugh. It's really irritating for me to try and figure out what I'm supposed to do with this garbage mess. But there's an idea. When there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way to solve it. I just can't quite picture it. Excuse my mouth for making all kinds of disgusting noises. I'll make sure to clean up the editing, or clean it up in the editing process, but ugh. My mouth is doing all kinds of disgusting noises right now. Actually, instead, let's do this, then this, and oh, I get it. Okay, so I'm back from square one because it makes it easier for us to see it all. Pull this purple diamond out like we were doing. Okay, and before we pull this purple diamond to the right, come down here, underneath it, switch this green circle on the purple diamond. Then, switch this purple diamond with the yellow star. And then, you ready for this? Pull this purple diamond out to the bottom right. There it is, okay. I see what the problem was. Those yellow stars were the distractors, like I thought, all along. Yep. I mean, they technically triggered what happened, but we didn't match them directly. We just kind of pulled out from underneath, and then it just fell into place. That's why it was tripping me up so much. Ugh. I really passionately dislike those kinds of puzzles. Although puzzles like these don't exactly do me a whole lot of good either. I mean, it's symmetric and all, but usually the solution isn't what you think it is. In fact, I'm thinking we need to pick a side and stick with it, and then follow through with the plan of trying to get the chain staircase that's going to happen underway. So let's start with the right side, because I like blue. So we're going to pull the blue triangle out to the right, and then, honestly, we're going to take the star, we are going to switch it with the purple diamond, come over here, pull this red heart out, and then go back and switch the yellow star that's now newly located on the bottom row. And there's your staircase. Okay. Yeah, trying to trip me up with those. That's the oldest, well, maybe not the oldest trick, but it's one of the older tricks in the book. And I'm kind of sort of familiar with those at the very least. Woot! 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 That's right. That's right, Centric. Do the little fist bump. Enjoy the short-lived moments, because we're going to get right into the monster of a puzzle right after that one. Oh, man. Oh, random thought. My apologies. In the guest commentating video that I did with Fangrafer, I apologize for misspeaking and saying... We were just joking and talking about how there are only like 720-some Pokemon. Of course, he ended up taking the joke to a more innuendo-suggestive note, but that was him. That wasn't me. Surprisingly. Usually I'm the one that takes that route when it comes to that kind of humor. Anywho, when I had said that there's only 720, I was talking about Pokemon. I forgot to count and consider the fact that we've actually had 7 generations of Pokemon in existence so far. So there are actually a total of, I think, if I looked at it right, it was like 803. We actually have 800 plus Pokemon, and we're probably going to gain some more with the Ultra Sun and Moon that are coming out in November 2017. Hold on a sec. Oh, there goes my knee. Ah, that's better. So, just wanted to say that in commentary format. I know I posted a pinned comment about it on that video, but just in case anybody's wondering, like, is he a moron? Does he not realize there are actually 800 plus Pokemon? He's not a true Pokemon fan if he doesn't even know how many Pokemon there are. Yeah, I realize. I done goofed, and I apologize for that because there's no excuse for that. Alright, real quick, let me try one idea and then we'll cut away. Let's take this green circle and drop it down. Okay. And then instead of matching the greens like this, like to the left over here, we're going to match the greens to the right side. But before we do that, there's one thing I need to make sure I do. And again, I'm not 100% if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. We're going to take the cyan block here, pull it to the right, and then we're going to take these green blocks and match them to the right. So 1, 2. Okay, well, there you go. I think I saw what I did wrong, but cutting time anyway. Okie dokie artichoke, so I'm back, and I see exactly what I did wrong. I was still on the right track. The green circle does need to be dropped on the right side, and we do need to match the green circles to the right. However, instead of pulling this cyan triangle underneath the purple block out, why don't we take the one that's above it and drop it? You know, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, then match these greens, and then drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. I just want to give myself a reason to sing that song. I don't even know the rest of the lyrics to that, I just know that one line from it. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Yeah, you ain't hot, and you ain't dropping it like it's hot, man. You dropping something, dropping the ball more like it. Jeez. As Hufumi might say, I think I have an idea what we can try here. It's kind of scary, but I have an idea it looks cool. It might be cool, but it also might be lame, too. Lame sauce, weak sauce, if you will. I feel like we want to match the cyans in a 6 combo, but a part of me also thinks that, ooh, that's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was a bad idea, but I wanted to just see it in action, just to see what it looked like. Because for some reason that is the coolest combo to me, one of the cooler combos. Well, maybe we just need to think about this a little differently. Let's count the blocks, because I haven't actually done that yet. We have 3 yellow star blocks, we have 6 cyan triangle blocks that I wanted to match 6 of, 3 green circle blocks, and the purple ones are the ones I actually don't have a total count for, so that's 3 on top, and then there's 1 underneath it, so that's 4, then there's 3 on the bottom, so that's 7. So our main problem are the purple diamonds that are in this puzzle. I think I see what we first gotta do. We want to probably switch this cyan triangle with the yellow star. Okay. And then pull this purple diamond out. I feel like that's a good idea. So I'm gonna try it. Okay. And then, bear with me, I feel like we just need to, we either need to switch this purple diamond with the triangle, the cyan triangle, to match them, which leaves us with one other move, which then brings me to the, okay, so how do I solve this then? Kind of vibe. I know, I didn't even make a, I made a run-on sentence there that made absolutely no sense, probably, but I think that's just me trying to think aloud, streamlining my thoughts, and it just sounds like a bunch of muttering. It's like I'm, what's his name off of My Hero Academia? I used to know his name, crap. Future Self, what is his name? It's the green-haired kid. Thanks, Future Self, I appreciate it. Make sure you have a picture of him on screen, too, yeah. I'm like him sometimes, I start doing that, you know, it just sounds like a bunch of non-intelligent words being strung together, and then everyone around me is like, you're doing it again, you need to shut up, man. So I could totally... Yeah, for those who didn't know, I am watching My Hero Academia. I'm still making my way through Season 2. Actually, no, I just made my way through all of Season 2, and now I'm just kind of waiting for, I guess Season 3 to be released or something. The English dub version, mind you. I might actually just sit down and watch the English sub version. Anyway, shut up, dude. Nobody cares about that. I mean, somebody does, but right now, you need to start caring about solving this puzzle. Oh, screw it. I just need to wing it. I really do. So... Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I guess I could just put this over there, but I don't think that's gonna do anything, really. Eh, won't know till you try. Well, now I know. That did absolutely nothing. Back to the drawing board. Okie dokie, artichokes, I'm back, and I want to punch this frickin' puzzle in the face with a dizzy punch and make it confused so it just keeps hurting itself and then eventually just disintegrates from existence. Because I am very, very salty. I do not like this puzzle, and it's not just because I totally had to spend over 20 minutes trying to figure out what the heck it is you're supposed to do, but yeah, that might actually be a part of the reason why I'm as salty as I am. So this is the way they want you to do this puzzle, okay? What you gotta do is you gotta go down here where this green and purple block is, on the bottom left, switch them out, take this purple block, pull it out so you can drop the stack down, and it's like, okay, now what? Then switch this green and this cyan block that are now on the bottom together, like so that way you set up the greens. And then you come up here and match the cyan blocks, and it's like, how is that gonna work? Believe me, it works. Watch. Yeah. BS. Bull shiznit. Absolute garbage. Donkey ball sacks. Monkey nut sacks. Plant pollen. I don't care what you want to call it. That is BS to the max. I don't like that puzzle. I think I've already gone over the fact that I hate it when puzzles make it to where they match stuff in mid-air that you're supposed to be able to see in between steps. I think that's absolute trash. Absolute plebe trash. Okay, I had my moment. I feel better now. Forgive me for being so passionate, but wow, that puzzle stunk! It smelled like dirty wet wipes. Interesting. I think I see a kind of a problem here, actually. Like how my mood shift switched so much. Jeez. I kind of want to get the yellow stars to line up correctly to where they match horizontally, yeah? But this blue triangle needs to actually cooperate with me a little bit. So part of me thinks maybe I should think about this a little differently instead. Yeah, okay, I might have an idea what to do. I mean, it's a little crazy, but I'm willing to try it. So instead, see what initially I'm thinking is, oh, we'll come up here, switch this yellow star with the blue triangle, then come over here, drop this purple diamond, and then I can clearly see we need to match a T-shape with the purple diamonds. But I think maybe what it wants me to do is take this heart here, drop it down first, then come up here and switch this red heart with the yellow star up here, so that way the stars are kind of all aligned. Haha, see what I did there? I'm not that clever, I know. Then, from there, Oh crap, I may have messed this up already. Well, you know, let's go with it anyway, just so I can see how I almost solved the puzzle. Yeah, I almost got it right, but almost, unfortunately, only counts in horseshoes and grenades, and this is neither this nor that, so let me back it up and think for a sec what I did wrong. I know for a fact we're going to need to pull that purple down, but do we need to do that before or after we switch it? Oh, because I mean, the bottom line is this yellow star that's on top of this stack right here, we need to get it over to the left once, but if we switch it now, it's going to be kind of premature on how we do it. Unless, of course, they did that purposely, so I would think that, and instead we do actually want to do that. So if we switch this yellow star with the blue triangle, then we pull this diamond out, and then switch it with the heart. Oh, you are so evil, Gabe. You made me overthink that purposely, so I make myself look like a jackass. You know what? Props to you. That was actually pretty clever. I'll give you that. You made me overthink the puzzle. Because, as you all know, I'm like freaking Winnie the Pooh when it comes to this stuff, or when it comes to anything in general, but more so when I have to actually really think logically about how to solve a problem. I'm like Winnie the Pooh, I go, think, 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 and because of that, I tend to overthink things sometimes, and then I make them more complex than they really need to be honest. But I digress. Let's just continue on and try to have some fun with this, even though I'm very salty about 3-4. God, what a stupid puzzle. I hated it. I have no reason to hate it. It didn't do anything. It's its own problem, you know. It didn't ask me to come along and solve its problem, but I tried to anyway, and now I'm getting all nasty about it. I was trying to say salty, but I've been saying that a little too much. Let's add a little pepper, you know. Salt and pepper, throw it together. Push it real good. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Okay, seriously, you were reaching for that, boy. Well, I mean, we kind of want to match the 4 stars here. I can see that. Vertically, specifically. But how do we do? Like, how do we do the dookie-doo? Alright, that's not too bad. Just take this red heart and take it to the right 2 times. I know I'm backtracking, but I'm doing it purposely so I can kind of force it to look a little nicer than what it already does. I just messed it up again. Here we go. Once we're feeling. Come on, Silent Senior. Red heart to the right twice. 1, 2. Blue triangle to the left once. And then match the 4 stars, like I was originally saying you needed to do. There we go. That was a little less painful. I mean, it was painful for y'all to watch, probably, because you're like, oh my gosh, dude, stop screwing up. You're such a freaking moron, man. Don't I know it, man. Ugh. I'm gonna sit there in my little I'm sitting on the couch, because I actually rearranged the room. Because I had a couch sitting in the room that I do these little recordings in. I used to sit in the computer chair, which was really uncomfortable. But I rearranged the room a little bit, so now I can use the couch that I used to sit on when I was back at my old place. And oh, baby, have I missed sitting in this couch. The downside to this is you can't hear me whenever I rip a nasty fart, so I can't echo my farts to the chair like I used to. But, you know, I don't think anybody's really missing that. And I don't know why I decided to take time to do it, and here I am wearing a poop-eating grin. I'm trying to keep myself from cussing, and I'm laughing because I'm talking about farts again. There you go. There goes that maturity level right out the window. Oh, jeez. Here we go, man. Why did I just do that, really? I pulled the... What did I do? Oh, I switched the star with the diamond. Okay. Why was I thinking to do that? Oh, I think I saw what I was doing. Switch the star with... the yellow star with the purple diamond up here, then pull this yellow star out. And I'm not sure why I thought that would work, because I know there's no way that's gonna work. Not even if I do this. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? No way! Well, color me spot and take me for a dadgum walk. What the fudge, game? Any other time I'm blindly guessing, it's like, nope, all the nopes are belong to you. But that time, sure, okay. It worked. It just worked out. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I won't question it. I'm just gonna say, alright, fine, thank you. I'll take that gimme, if you will. Jeez, man. Shut up, body. Nobody asked you. Nobody freaking asked you to belch in their ear, and here you are being rude. How? Woo! Me say listen to Jar Jar Binks. You got to stop being so rude. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Get back into serious mode, Silent Senior. I know, you like being a clown. Better to be a clown than a clod! You clod! Solve the problem, you clod! Use your brain, you clod! Okay. Now that we've got that all out of our system, let's think. Okie dokie artichoke, so I'm a complete moron. This is a really easy puzzle, actually. I say that now and it looks very intimidating. All we gotta do is match the stars on the right side, but before you do that, you may want to come down here to this bottom left purple diamond and pull it out, and then you go ahead and come over here and match the stars to the right side. Gasp! No way! It's really that simple? Yeah. I was thinking a little harder than I needed to, but it's because of freaking 3-4. 3-4, man, I hate you so much. You could just die in a fire. Yeah! Oh well, at least we solved the minimum required puzzles, so... Away with you, heart monitor line! Away! Yeah, half the rounds. My butt, Professor, who are you trying to fool? We already cleared through the first set of puzzles, and we know for a fact that it's not just gonna be 3 more rounds. It's gonna be a whole nother freaking 3 rounds of final torture. Final round torture. I'm gonna be sitting there for hours. An hour per puzzle, probably. But for now, let's just go ahead and continue on, finish up round 3 so we can finish this video off. Seriously. Not that I'm trying to be in a hurry here, but I know that some of you have things to do, places to be, women or men to kiss, whatever your orientation falls under, it doesn't matter to me. But you ain't got time to be sitting here listening to me trying to ramble while I'm trying to solve the puzzle, even though you're trying to be a diligent fan, probably. Assuming anybody still is watching these. Yeah, let's not get that egotistical. Okie dokie artichokes, I'm back again for the umpteenth time of cutting away, because I can't freaking solve these to save my life without sitting here and thinking quietly to myself. I can't do it on the fly like I'm cool like that. Jeez, man, I feel so lame having to do this. But here's what you gotta do. You gotta take this purple diamond with the cyan triangle. Why am I having such a hard time saying that? I almost said yellow triangle. Switch these two. Then before we do any switcherooing, if that's even a thing. I think switcheroo is a word, but switcherooing, that just sounds like I'm ruining the moment with my made-up words. We're going to take the star over here, drop it to the right, take the cyan triangle, and then pull it to the right 2 times. 1, 2. And there you go. And that was without a guide! But again, I can't prove that to you, because I had to cut away. Because I'm lame like that. I gotta go with scissors every time in a rock, paper, scissors game. I don't actually go with that, but I'm trying to play on the joke here because I'm just... My mind is weird. It's like that. It goes from apples to oranges to bananas to crotches. Don't ask why. It just freaking does. Also, I think I see a pretty cool way we could solve this. Let me stop myself and think for a sec. And by think, I mean count the blocks. We have 5 red hearts, 5 yellow stars, and 6, 7, 8 green circles. Wow. Ooh. Very interesting indeed. Well then, what do you want me to do? Puzzle! Centrid, help me! This puzzle's making fun of me, man. It's mocking me. I don't know what you want from me, man. This is so dumb. Ooh. Of course, that's just the cop-out answer for I'm not sure what the heck it is I'm supposed to do. I mean, I want to set this T-shape kind of up already, but I realize I can't quite do it like that. Oh, wait a minute. There's no way. Are you telling me it's a double T-shape? It's going to be T-shape-ception? Check this out. Alright, so from the beginning, okay. Take the yellow star, move it to the left 2 times, okay? Then we take this green circle on the bottom right, yeah? Pull it out to the right once. And then we're going to take this green block right here on, that's kind of hindering this beautiful red heart T-shape to be formed. Pull it out to the right, match the greens, and T-shape-ception, baby. Oh yeah, it's T-shape on top of T-shape. Beautimus! Alright! Woo! Finally! Finally! And I just realized the clock on the bottom right there, it now has a number 2 on it to show that I've been at this for at least whopping total, I think, of 1 hour. So it's working on the 2nd hour right now. So it's 1 hour and 9 minutes and 18 seconds that we spent trying to solve these puzzles. You know it's pretty bad when you spend that long. No sane person would have done that. They would have given up a long time ago or went and got a guide, which I'm too prideful. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, for doing that, we got Togepi. Togepi! Yay! And I just love how he's so delighted there with his little hand sticking up. Even though that we know that from the anime that means Togepi's about to use Metronome. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous for somebody. But anyway, we're not talking about the anime, even though that wouldn't be too far-fetched of a topic to bring up. Because we need to, stretch and be obnoxious with our finishing of words there. And we also need to, finish the video off, so thank you all so much for watching. I love bunches. Leaves on this tail slap. And the next time we meet, we're going to take on round 4. Probably going to, space this out a bit, because I need to be in a much better mood, because right now I'm in a pretty ticked-off mood, because these puzzles are really wearing on my patience. But fret not, we will get around to making sure the rest of this gets finished as quickly as possible. Preferably before I start into Chapter 7 of Paper Mario, but if for some reason it doesn't come to that, well, there you go, that's what happens. But I'm fairly certain we're going to finish this project before we start in on Chapter 7 of Paper Mario, for those who are curious as to how this is going to go down. But in the meantime, take care, and peace out, y'all. Check it.